probably their answer to Morphling, I guess. They also have a lot of bodies, right, in the Pudge and Doom to frontline.
Tango.
So it seems a little greedy, but if there's one offlane that can probably get away with it, it's Yoke and the DB, I guess.
Already off to a good start or a bad start. You get 3 bounty runes, but at the same time, you lose first blood. Below the screws are on Moon here. He is going to be
a good rune to steal. Like, really, the brood lanes. Especially this game where he can... I feel like mid one can kind of run over this map. Who's going to have the AoE to stop him in the jungle areas? I don't think it's going to be
Pudge is dead this time.
I just don't think it's going to happen. So, or is it just heal?
I'm sure it's just heal. It says heal amplification, and that's a very specific category. DB is dead for a 3rd time, by the way, while they're fighting up the top lane. As looks like Varys is going to be maybe chased down. Mid one can't get the kill fast enough, and Varys is going to be...
In fact, they're going to bring Tinker up here in this room.
Jeez, DB is having a rough one, man. Holy crap, he's 0 and 4.
Over. It's
Going for it again. Mid one. He's still up the hook, and they just need the laser to deliver the finishing.
He's Dennis without the menace, because he's having a rough one. He's going to die again here?
Yeah. Of course he is. It's just faded at this point in time. I mean, the Earthshaker is going to die in return. Actually, maybe not.
I think he's fine.
Oh, he's got Doom. Yokum is ready to threaten it on the Morphling. You know, if he catches him low agility, not being able to morph in time. Echo Slam, geez, they are giving very little chances for this Pudge to be able to get away. Now, they do get the Doom out onto Moon, and with the extra bit of nukes from Yue, they'll be able to get that kill, and maybe a little bit more, actually. Afu's going to die as well. Double kill for the Doom. Okay.
It's going to allow Your Dream to stay here and just keep going on mid one. And mid one does not like this. He does not like it at all. And he has rushing ads, too. Shrink Ray. Someone's getting shrunk to
try and catch him. Moon is going to chase after Yue here. He's going to undo with the swashbuckle. It might just be enough. No. The wand charges barely keep him alive. He walked back into the shield crash. He was afraid of the other side where Afu was approaching. He does have a Fisher ready to go. Yokum surrounded by heroes. SMG have brought a full party to this mid lane. They say, fine, you wanted for Army Geniuses, and the mid one lane, we have gushed about how they just cannot seem to lose lane. Well, they did this time, and Moon gets popped by this. Tinker is halfway to Aghanim, so as the Ogre Axe and Booster. So he's got quite the tanky stats. This is twice now that Yokum showed up to this triangle area and is needed. This is deja vu. He just died in this exact spot. Trying to control, we're trying to get back control of this triangle area, get some vision down. It's just...
Trust me, I think the audience likes you just how you are, Austin.
Aw, thank you, man.
Plain and boring. Tinker closing in on the Shrink Ray. Balance is going to be nice in this game because there's not a huge amount of spell immunity outside of this Tangle. Hook missed on a stun target.
Okay, the Morphling is going to come in and finish him off. Chidori does manage to get it. Oh no, the Lincolns! They didn't know the Linkage was up. He still got the Doom off him on Chidori. What broke the Linkage? Well, it wasn't Jokum as he held onto his Doom. And now with the Doom onto the Morphling, they might be able to run him down, but they need somebody else to do it. Oh no, they just run out of damage. Is now In Your Dream. He's stuck here without a dismember. He's tanky. He dodges a Fisher. He does what he can, honestly. But in the end, this team fight mid lane is a bit of a disaster. It is going to be...
And you know why they're tanky. Pipe delivered for that fight. You can't ask for a better timing here on this Brood. I don't think DB's in any trouble here.
Yeah. Well, at least he has the shard, so he just walked over the Sprout there. That was nice.
Actually, now he might be.
Yeah, Wilson's going to catch up here. Pull him back in. Who's going to die first? Oh, the Enchant Totem is just enough. Thank you, Afu. He survives. Moon stuck in the high ground, or in the trees here. Very low. Yue cannot afford to be dying again. He blinks in, goes for the kill, he misses, and now Moon's going to come back. He says, were you looking for me? Uh-oh, laser. Makes things a little dicey. Yue, they're trying to juke through the trees. Blink dagger's up. No, the shield crash. Oh, the two-man stun. Now a blink away is available, and he gets away. Moon barely dies to the Scorched Earth at the same time, while Chidori is caught in a trap. Your push is to put away. Yue will show up once again, breaks through the link into the team, and delivers the final blow.
That's why I said these Tinker games just come down to the Tinker player. Positioning, spell casting, how fast are you? check your buttons. Hope they're well lubricated. Big force glimmer or some fissure blocks you off. There's a lot. You have to be careful about how you take these fights. Because Breeze is going to try and man up.
With the freezing field, that feels pretty good. The hook once again off the mark, though.
Man, I really like how this Shaker is. And a Morphling who can just keep morphing. Just keep morphing. I guess you get shrunk.
Yeah. When you go up on that HP, Shrink Ray is being more and more effective in some ways. Take 10% your max HP.
Amazing what you found laying around.
I mean, it also shrinks you. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's not terrifying. Was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids a horror movie to you?
Yeah, but not in the way you think, you know.
Oh no. Freezing field on the high ground, not bad until the Rolling Thunder top to it. Bulls, of course, are going to be sacrificed here, and I feel like we're going to be seeing that a lot, because Marty does end up getting burst down by the last bit of the frostbite. I mean, he's going to go. Yeah, I don't think so, but I mean, he's going to go Bloodborne eventually, right? Looks like he wants Aghanim for the next item, but he gave up tier 2 bottom lane, and they have indeed resorted to just pushing.
Because then Tinker can man up in the fight. And you're not afraid of too much outside of Morphling right-clicking you down to death. As this Maiden gets perma-disarmed from killing this ward, that is very sad. Rough. The life of a Crystal Maiden. And Afu, he just keeps finding him the whole game, man. Every fissure has been a kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This is a non-Aegis. Okay, you just got
nice echo. That's going to be able to catch the Tinker, but they don't actually finish him off. They do manage to kill the support, yes. In Your Dream's going to start backing up. Yoei's getting some spells off, though. That'll make things... Oh, nice. Turning into the Pudge, getting the hook. That's beautiful. Mid one's going to get run over by Chidori in the end, though, and it is Army Geniuses. They're going to buy back on DB, but it's not looking so good.
The auras are too strong. Got to take a fight here. You do have
Lightning on too. Prophet coming in. Oh, the stomp that misses on everything. Still, though, DB has a BKB. They turn around and try and focus him down for now. Afu on the side is going to get bursted by the Tinker. Vari's freezing field does what it can. Blosin, that's another victim of the Tinker. Yoei looks for more. Wants his team to keep pursuing, see if they can find another opening for a core kill. That would be all important for Army Geniuses to get back into this game, but they just do not find it.
They pops it on the Doom initiation. You kind of have to break it with a Tinker spell and then go in. Multiple force to try and disengage.
Trying to get away from Moon. He catches Yokum. Vari's gets targeted for a second. Actually, the Morphling, they can get the Doom on him. Maybe Yoei, especially with the laser. Okay, he wants to blink away from this Broodmother for now. But it looks like the rest of the team might be able to just kill the Morphling without the help of him. And now they got the Gleipnir on the mid one as well. SMG, I feel like they're kind of losing control all of a sudden. This was a perfectly fine game. They got a buyback out of DB, and now they've given up so much worse.
Free fight when you have the second Roche literally just spawned, and you're not even pushing base.
DB found another one. Lightnir onto Afu. Force Staff's trying to get him away, but Yoei's pursuing. The Glimmer Cape's going to help out, but the laser actually bounces over, clips the Earthshaker for a little bit of damage, but he still managed to get away. He's still Plosing.
They don't know he's there, but
one to get caught. Arai was going to catch him eventually. Now the mid tower is going to fall. Now Roshan is available for Army Geniuses.
Just felt like what was happening. In Your Dream just walks up the morph. It's really annoying on the morph.
I mean, I could see it as another spell to break Lincoln's, but all right, Chidori, there's enough messing around with this business. Telekinesis, they managed to get a Force Staff to put him back down on the ground. They give him the shield from the Tinker to try and help out. The Gleipnir trying to keep these heroes at bay. The hook attempted, blocked, or actually not thrown out entirely. Wait, he's still going for it. Oh my God, In Your Dream is such a goddamn madman.
What a beast.
He just did not want to back out. He has the Aegis, of course, but he was willing to go for that +1, a very risky move. Gets it, and now they're going to try and go for even more. He just walks right in. Aegis is going to go out. Yoei in the background, trying to keep SMG honest, keep them from being able to burst down the Pudge a second time. He's got BKB. They broke the Lincolns. They grab him. Not quite. Oh, no. doesn't have it, and Chidori's beginning to get away here. Moon does manage to kill the Doom finally with the swashbuckle, and it looks like Pudge is going to be left behind. A little bit too aggressive, it seems. DB being teleported into that fight. Did not know that SMG had some vision there, it seemed.
Gotta respect the tank ability from this SMG lineup, especially in a fight like that. And Yahweh has BKB, he's gonna have to use it. Get this member though. That didn't go in
that's
favor.
really awkward. He can't blink away. Too much damage too quick. Varian's gonna die right next to him. That is probably just GG. Had an opportunity to get a comeback, and then they threw it right back to SMG. A little game of ball back and forth between these two teams. Very nice of them.
Yeah, why not, you know? Sometimes the enemy dares you to throw and you say, hold my beer. I'll show you how to throw a fight. I mean, this throw
it's
is
going to be at least Megas.
I think this just is Megas. No buys. I guess that, yeah, no buys. It's just game. I don't think you're playing versus Megas here. Afu solo smoked bottom.
It is a Tinker Furion lineup. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried playing up against Megas.
I mean, they'll try, but I don't see them coming back in this game.
Or am I?
I like that SMG. Don't just back out. They go in while the Tinker is still dead. And Echo Sand quickly stopping the Doom from being able to get off his ultimate. So now still another 2 dead with no buybacks. As long as Moon doesn't throw away his life here, actually manages to kill the Crystal Maiden without risking it. And now it's just the Fury. Oh, nice force staff there. Hapu forces DB in, and they still have the dismember of Pelos, and now they finally call it GG. Well played. SMG is going to make Army Geniuses tap out. They're not going to give them a chance at playing up against Megas.
Well, last pick Pangolier works out. Pretty decent game from Moon and Chidori here, on top of, I think, Afu. Afu has been playing the Shaker really well. It's one of his old school heroes, but they get away with it in lane, and then even if they